ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. So the third application is we can calculate the EMF of the galvanic cell E naught obtained by combining the two electrodes in the series. So when two electrodes of different electrode potentials are connected, you will get galvanic cell. The electrode with lower E naught value undergoes oxidation and it is an anode, and the electrode with higher E naught value electrode potential undergoes reduction and is a cathode. Then the EMF of the cell E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. For example, calculate the EMF of the cell obtained by combining silver electrode and magnesium electrode. So given E naught of Ag plus bar Ag, so standard electrode potential of silver is plus 0.80 volt, then E naught of Mg2 plus bar Mg is equal to minus 2.36 volts. So in the example, so here there is another electrode, namely Ag bar Ag plus, Ag bar Ag plus. So Ag plus electron gives Ag, this is 0.80 volt. So here two electrodes are given, silver and magnesium. The electrode potential of silver is 0.80 volt, electrode potential of magnesium is minus 2.36 volts. So here which is the anode and which is the cathode? So what is the solution? So here the anode is, which is the anode? The electrode whose electrode potential is less is the anode. The anode is magnesium. Anode is magnesium because its electrode potential is minus 2.36 volts. The cathode is silver, Ag plus bar Ag, that is equals plus 0.80 volt. So this is less, electrode potential is less, electrode potential is high. The electrode whose electrode potential is less is the anode, and the electrode whose electrode potential is high is the cathode. Then what is EMF of cell? EMF of cell is equal to E naught of cathode minus E naught of anode. E naught of cathode minus E naught of anode. So what is E naught of, which is the cathode here? This is E naught of silver. E naught of Ag plus bar Ag minus, which is the anode? E naught of Mg plus bar Mg. So EMF of cell, E naught of cell is equal to minus 0.80 minus of minus 2.36. This is equals 3.16 volts. 3.16 volts. So this is the third application of electrochemical series. So we can calculate the electrode potential of a galvanic cell obtained by combining two electrodes. So the electrode whose electrode potential is less undergo oxidation and it is an anode. The electrode whose electrode potential is high is a cathode and it undergo reduction. We know the formula EMF of the cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode. So for example, if silver and magnesium electrodes are connected to get a galvanic cell, the EMF of the cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. Here anode is magnesium because its electrode potential is less. Cathode is silver because its electrode potential is high. The electrode whose electrode potential less undergoes oxidation and it is used as anode. The electrode whose electrode potential is high undergoes reduction and it is a cathode. So by using this formula we can calculate the EMF of a cell. The fourth application is when a metal below in the series is added. The metal below in the series displaces. The metal below in the series displaces the metal above in the series from its salt solution. Say for example, suppose this is copper sulfate solution, CuSO4 solution. So when zinc metal is added into this solution, observe, zinc is the metal below in the series and copper is the metal which is present above in the series. When the lower metal is added into the solution of higher metal solution, this metal displaces this metal. Say for example, when zinc is added into copper sulfate solution, what happens? You will get zinc sulfate and copper comes out. When zinc is added into copper sulfate solution, what happens? You will get copper is precipitated, displaces. So this is the third application. When a metal, for example, when iron is added into copper sulfate solution, copper comes out. When aluminum is added into iron solution, iron comes out. When magnesium is added into zinc sulfate solution, zinc comes out. So this is what is known as displacement. When a metal below in the series are added into metal below in the series displaces the metal above from its salt solution. So that's why in sometimes a question will be asked in the examination, is it safe to place copper sulfate in zinc can? Suppose if this is a zinc can, this is copper sulfate solution. Is it safe to place copper sulfate in zinc can? It is not safe to place copper sulfate in zinc can because zinc reacts with copper sulfate solution forming copper. Therefore, it is not safe to store zinc sulfate solution not safe to store copper sulfate solution in zinc can, because zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. It undergo reaction with copper sulfate solution. Therefore, copper sulfate solution cannot be safely stored in zinc can. We cannot store. So, the last application of electrochemical series is, you see, metals below hydrogen in the electrochemical series undergo rusting easily. Metals below hydrogen in the series undergo rusting or corrosion. Undergo corrosion easily. Why they undergo corrosion easily? Because the metals below hydrogen undergo oxidation easily. When they undergo oxidation easily, metal atoms are converted into metal ions. Then these metal ions reacts with constituents of environment and goes out in the form of metallic compounds, and therefore rusting or corrosion takes place. Metals below hydrogen in the series undergo rusting easily or corrosion easily. So these are the 5 applications of electrochemical series. What is the first application? So using electrochemical series, we can say which one is a good oxidizing agent and which one is a good reducing agent. So the metals whose electrode potential is less are good reducing agents. Metals whose electrode potential are high are good oxidizing agents. Reducing agents, oxidizing agents. Number 2, we can predict whether a metal displaces hydrogen from dilute acids. Metals below hydrogen in the series, when added into dilute acids, hydrogen gas will be liberated because hydrogen ions undergo reduction. When metals above hydrogen in the series are added into dilute acids, hydrogen gas is not displaced because metal undergo reduction. And third one, using electrochemical series, we can calculate the EMF of the galvanic cell obtained by combining the 2 electrodes. The electrode whose electrode potential is less is anode. The electrode whose electrode potential is high is cathode. Then EMF of cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. And next one, metals below in the series displaces the metal above in the series from their salt solution, because the metals below undergoes oxidation whereas metals above undergo reduction. Therefore, these metals will be displaced. And finally, metals below hydrogen in the series undergo corrosion easily because they undergo oxidation easily. Next, we will study write the Nernst equation. Write the Nernst equation for EMF of a cell or E cell and explain the terms involved. Explain the terms involved. Write the Nernst equation for EMF of the cell, that is E cell, and explain the terms involved. So let us consider a general Let us consider a general cell reaction of the type AA plus BB gives CC plus DD. So it is a general cell reaction. Then the Nernst equation for cell potential or EMF, electromotive force of cell, E cell equals E naught cell minus 2.303 RT over NF log of. So these are products, concentration of C to the power of C into concentration of D to the power of D divided by concentration of A to the power of A into concentration of B to the power of B. So this is Nernst equation. E naught cell. So this is EMF of cell. That is E cell equals E naught cell minus 2.303 RT over NF log of concentration of C in square bracket. So these are products and these are reactants. Concentration of products raised to the power equal to their coefficients should be written to the top, and the concentration of reactant should be written to the bottom. Concentration of products written to the numerator. So here what is E naught? E naught of cell is equal to standard EMF of the cell. Standard EMF of the cell, R equals gas constant, that is equals 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. T equals absolute temperature, that is equals 298 Kelvin or 25 degrees centigrade. F equals Faraday, that is equals 96,500 coulombs, and N equals number of electrons involved in cell reaction. So substituting the value of R, T and F in this equation, we will get E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by N log of concentration of products divided by concentration of reactants. So this is very important to work out problems. So this is Nernst equation for calculation of EMF of cell. For example, so this equation you have to use at 298 Kelvin or 25 degree centigrade. Example, for Daniell cell, for Daniell cell. So how to represent the Daniell cell? Representation. What is Daniell cell? Daniell cell is a galvanic cell in which zinc electrode is the anode and copper electrode is the cathode. How to represent Daniell cell? Zn S bar Zn 2 plus Aq. This is salt bridge. This is Cu2 plus Aq bar Cus. So this is the representation of Daniell cell. What is the cell reaction? What is the cell reaction? Cell reaction is Zn S plus Cu plus Aq gives Zn2 plus Aq plus Cus. So this is the representation of the cell and this is the cell reaction. What is the concentration of Aq? Here it is 1 molar. Here also it is 1 molar. So this is the Daniell cell. Then what is the EMF of this cell? So EMF of this cell, EMF of Daniell cell, E naught cell is equal, E cell is equal to E naught of cell minus 0.0591 divided by N log of concentration of products. What are the products here? Zn2 plus into concentration of Cus divided by concentration of reactants Zn S into concentration of Cu2 plus Aq. So here so E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.0591 divided by N. Here how many electrons are involved? It is a bivalent ion. 2 electrons involved in this reaction. Zinc undergo reduction giving 2 electrons. Copper ions accepts 2 electrons and converted into copper. Therefore N equals 2. So N equals 2. You have to write 2. Here log of concentration of Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. Here concentration of N equals 2. Concentration of Cu is equal to concentration of Zn is equal to 1 because for pure solids concentration equals 1. Therefore this is the, and then what is E naught cell? E naught cell is equal to standard electrode potential of Daniell cell is equal to E naught of Cu minus E naught of Zn, that is equals 0.34 minus of minus 0.76, that is equals 1.1 volt. So E cell is equal to 1.1 minus 0.0591 divided into log of concentration of Zn2 plus divided by concentration of Cu2 plus. So if concentration of Zn2 plus is equal to 1 molar, concentration of Cu2 plus is equal to 1 molar, then 1 becomes log 1. Log 1 is equal to 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, E cell is equal to 1.1 volt. 1.1 volt minus 0.0591 by 2 into log 1. So, log 1 equals 0. Therefore, E cell is equal to 1.1 volt. So, this is how we can calculate EMF of cell using Nernst equation.